So, quick thing we want to cover is the primers that we started giving to people or classes prior to doing whatever the workout of the day is. Now, we've seen great success in doing these. We're big fans of, and people are great at doing it, coming in, doing their general warm-up, preparation, mobilization prior to classes. So we feel like people are pretty on top of that. The primer, we know it's going to take a bit of getting used to. Some people are a little bit hesitant of doing them. However, the success we've seen, we're going to explain that. So we're going to give you the example of the workout Christine. So the workout Christine is 3 rounds for time of a 500-meter row, 12 deadlifts at body weight, and 21 box jump step downs. 3 rounds for time. So I'm going to use myself as an example for this. So my body weight is 85 kilos. Okay. So the primer is great for just that preparation, making sure that we've touched on all our movements, we thoroughly warmed up specifically for the workout that we're going to be doing, so that come the workout, nothing comes as a surprise. We don't get into one round and blow up, but we've thoroughly prepared. So the primer, for example, for this particular workout that I would do, is once I've done my general warm-up and gone through all the sort of the dynamic mobilization, etc., I would then go into a specific warm-up of a 150-meter row, 6 deadlifts. Here's the important bit now. I'll build the weight for each set. So if I'm building to 85 kilos as my working weight, I might do my first set of 6, half the number of working reps that I'm going to be doing in my workout. I might do 6 reps for my first round of my primer at 40 kilos. Okay? That way I've started to put a little bit of load on the bar. I'm then going to move into 12 box jump step downs, but I might go with a lower height. So I think the prescribed height for this workout is 24 inches. So I might do my first round of my primer at 16 inches. Okay? I'm going to have a 1-minute rest because, you know, my heart rate's up a little bit. That's good. I'm just going to get during my rest, get my next weight on the bar. So I'll come back into round 2 of my primer. I'll hit my 150-meter row again. I'll do my 6 deadlifts, but now instead of being at 40, I'll make it up to about 60 kilos. I'll increase my height to maybe 20 inches. I'll take my next minute rest, and then for my 3rd round, I'm going to hit everything at the working weights and working heights that I'm going to do in my workout. Okay, so I know exactly how things feel, how the load feels, how the height feels. I'm into what would be a practice, almost half mini round. Now, I'm going to do that 150-meter row, my 6 deadlifts at my working weight of 85 kilos, and my 12 box jump step downs at my working height of 24 inches. Okay? Now, the hesitations people have when we give them this is that they're wasting repetitions. Now, that's absolute rubbish. If anything, it's just getting you more prepped so you'll actually get more out of and do better in your workout. Now, what we found that people say after they've done the primer and then done their workout is, gee, I felt good to go on round 1. Okay? Without that primer in there, generally we always get feedback from people saying, yeah, I felt really good, but it wasn't until like the last round. Okay? It's basically because you've used the first couple of rounds as your primer and you're not actually ready. So our hope is that by doing these primers, you're actually going to get yourself to a point that at the start of your workout, you're sweating, you've lifted the load on the bar that you need to come to the workout, you're actually ready to go. Okay? It also acts as a great way of knowing that you've got the right weights, the right heights to get out of the workout what we want before it's even started. Okay? It's also making sure that you prepare yourself in a way that you don't get injured at the start of the workout. Okay? So we hope that gives you a little bit more insight into why we've been using the primers and why we're going to keep using them for all the workouts that we do. We feel that the benefits that you'll get from it will be huge to get more out of your actual workouts.